and attractive to me about Don the real Cornelius. I don't get it. I don't get why these ladies is jumping all over, want them some of him. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. He must got good, condolences.
You're just smiling this morning. All of your love is wishing you well.
Where do you think you're going, son? What color bathroom's around back?
Who the hell are you? I need you to come answer a couple questions.
If you walk out that door, you will choose a soul train over this family.
What's up, guys? It's Wednesday, and it's time to review American Soul Season 1, Episode 6. Let's get into it. The show opens up while on the Soul Train Gang bus tour. The kids stop off at the Piggly Wiggly, and already we've got action. Flo in there buying beers. Kendall's got to take a doo-doo, but the white man who owned the Piggly Wiggly told him, no, the colors go out back. Dig a hole and take a dump right there. He was like, sir, it'll only be 2 minutes. That white man don't care. Hell, all the white men that's surrounding the bus right now who got bats, rocks, and shotguns, they don't care either. So the white man leave out the store for a bit, and Kendall commits to going the other way, because you can't tell him that he can't take a doo-doo on the inside. He got to take his doo-doo on the inside, okay? So you got all kinds of turmoil going on. Them white folks is mad. Now Simone is looking around on the bus like, where my brother? Where my brother? Flo trying to get on the bus with a damn beer. The white man, the white man who get everything done, the can-do man, takes the beer from Flo and's like, what you doing? There ain't gonna be no alcohol on this bus. The white can-do-it man take the beer. She say, I'm old enough, I'm of age. White man say, I don't give a fuck, we got rules. Don't you know Don D. Cornelius? He is a straightforward black man, and he about 7'3", and I ain't got time to be fighting that big tall black man that pay me. Simone hops off the bus, and runs into the Piggly Wiggly looking for her brother. I mean, it is her brother. Yes, I love the Soul Train, but I love my brother more. The bus, by command of the white can-do man, drives off. He looks at Flo and say, Flo, don't worry about it. We gonna go back and we gonna get now, there's a problem because, you got Simone and Kendall running around there real nervous because they in the Piggly Wiggly town with the mad white folks. Don't forget, this is the 70s. This ain't LA, okay, where everybody is up to par and they know what's going on. You driving around in all these small little towns, anything is possible, child. Anything. Don D. Cornelius is back at home with Dolores. Child, she miss her man mentally and physically, if you know what I mean. She happy that her man is back. She like, baby, I'm going to miss you when you leave. When are you leaving? He was like, well, the Soul Train Gang, they on their bus tour, they riding around, they meeting people, and they mingling amongst these different kinds of other people who enjoy the Soul Train show. Now, when the bus tour get here, that's when I'm going to be back in action, okay? So, anyway, Dolores is laying in the bed with her man, and she says, Don, I done bought us a house. He said, oh, yeah, baby, where at? She said, this house. Don D. Cornelius say, this house ain't good enough for Don D. Cornelius. She said, I like this house. We raising our family in this house. Plus, I like my job down there to the Walmart. Don D. Cornelius is like, this is not acceptable, right? She said, oh, it's acceptable. Then we get to JT, right? JT in the house with his baby sister babysitting as usual, right? And guess who walks up on him while he in that empty, abandoned warehouse? Tessa's husband, the black man, the police. I don't know why I don't know that man's name, but hell, we will figure it out later, right? So the black policeman walks up to JT and be like, hey, JT, I've been looking for this car. He goes, oh, yeah, why? He was like, because I am a detective, and we trying to figure out who killed one of our white officers a while back. Now, y'all remember this. The police station has already got their man. Supposedly, it was the little boy named Dexter, or the young man that Dexter, who was the snitch who Stoner Roberts set up a couple of episodes ago. Keep that in mind. Police officers say, now, son, your baby sister, I know you babysitting, let's not get the little girl upset. Just come on down with me to the station for some questioning so we can get things taken care of. we get to feel the white man and Don D. Cornelius. What I can do is allow you to pay me my money because I own 25% of the Soul Train and I want my money now. Don D. Cornelius said, what you trying to do? You trying to sue me? He said, yeah. It'll be in your best interest to go in and just pay up, buddy. He said, I'll think about it. I'll be back. But you know, Don D. Cornelius, you know you can't intimidate that motherfucker because he old unreasonable Lieberman. JT is at the police station with Tessa's husband, the black police officer. Again, I don't know the motherfucker's name. It's not that important to me. And when I find it out, I'll tell y'all. JT is at the police station with Tessa's husband, you know, the black police officer. The black police officer say to JT, listen, I know the guy that supposedly killed himself in the cell was supposed to have been the person to do it, but we both know that he didn't do it. We know your friend Stone and Roberts did it, because that's what Stone and Roberts do. And it's mighty funny how I called them Stone and Roberts. Mighty funny. Wait, now we got Kendall and Simone walking around in the backwoods of the whites only pies town. Simone say, Kendall, I'm sick of your shit. You always getting us in trouble. You get on my nerves. Kendall like, shut up, girl. She was like, nigga, I'm about to get out of here. She goes find her old white man who's a musician. So the white man said, hell, as long as you don't rob me, I'll take you as far as I can go. So, well, hell, how we gonna get from there to Chicago? The white man said, hey, I got a gig along the way, child. It's always got to be a gig. The Don D. Cornelius house in Dolores is braiding Don D. Cornelius afro, okay? If you don't know that, that's a little trick that we used to use to maintain the luster of our afro, you know, child. I'm telling y'all, like every Sunday, one of my aunts or my mama, it was probably one of my aunts, used to braid my hair up, child, so they can keep this thing under control. While Dolores is braiding Don Cornelius's hair, Tony runs into the room and said, I heard that sound again. Dolores was about to coddle him. Tony put the firm hand down and said, get your ass back in that room, boy. It's probably ain't nothing but a possum or a raccoon in the house. And I'm saying to myself, well, that's not cool. That's not cool either. That's not cool. Black police officer, and he say to JT, oh, we know Reggie was the shooter, i.e. Roberts. All we need for you to do is to say, yeah, it was him. JT said, I don't know what the hell you talking about. The black police officer said, oh, yes, you do, nigga. And I got a trick for you. You are under arrest for the murder of that white policeman. Next scene, JT sitting at the table. Somebody sit down in front of him, and it's his father in handcuffs. Now, don't forget, his mama is a junkie, and his daddy is a jailbird. So that was the jailbird that was sitting in front of him. And his father gave him good advice. Listen. This day, say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do to stay the fuck up out of here. One of the white men from the police station came to the black police officer and said, listen, Linda, listen. Don't you want to be a lieutenant? Because we got a lieutenant position right here for you. He was like, I'm not up for promotion. The white man said, you up for a promotion now. We told you a minute ago to leave this black dude alone. We already said that Dexter was the killer. You pushing it. You keep poking the bear, son. Leave it alone. So now the black dude is like, am I going to do what's right? Or I'm going to take this job as a lieutenant. Next minute, we see Reggie, i.e. Roberts, coming in for questions. He's handcuffed himself. Now that old bitch-ass black police officer on the way out the door said, thank you so much for all your help, Kendall. Thank you. Reggie standing right there, i.e. Roberts like, this bitch ass nigga that snitched. To the Soul Train gang meet and greet in Chicago. The kids are signing autographs. A young man waits in line to get an autograph from Flo. And she says, who do I make it out to? He says, Anita. She says, Anita? The young man responds back, well, my name is Dwayne and my girlfriend's name is Anita. She couldn't be here, but I'm here for it. Now, as he's saying that, he look up, Anita right there with another dude making things happen. Flo pays attention to that now. She a little in her feelings because she missed Tessa. Kendall not dead. She ain't seen his face yet. She worried about him. And she just don't like how the judge is. You know, the white can-do man is not good enough for Flo. So Flo sees that the young man's feelings is hurt, but it's not like she can jump up, kiss him in the mouth. She got to finish sorting autographs. But she is indeed in her feelings. She don't know where the hell Kendall is. Because remember the last time, she was like, Kendall, no, I can't do this. You kissed him, and then you smoked an herb with him. And then the next episode, you was like, no, you rejected him. I mean, I'm confused, girl. I'm confused. But anyway, she's sitting next to the white can-do man, and she giving him a tough time because she ain't feeling his ass either. The guy, Dwayne, who got his feelings hurt by his girlfriend, Anita, goes into the bathroom and sits on the toilet, not to doo-doo, but to contemplate, and he got a hammer in his man bag or man purse or messenger, whatever it is, you know, that these young dudes is wearing. Sacks, I don't know, belt buckles, whatever it is that they're wearing, but he got a hammer in it. And he ready for some action. So he comes out of the bathroom, reach in, and who interjects? It's Flo. Hey, why don't we dance? He was like, you want to dance with me? Yeah, we can have a good time. And that turns the whole mood. Kendall walks up to Flo and say, what's poppin', Flo? Flo say, listen, you know, I don't like what happened a while ago. My brother was gunned down when I was back in Texas, and that wasn't a good feeling. Okay, so then that kind of make me think of the saying, hurt people, you know, because my heart's starting to soften towards the little trollop, you know what I'm saying? Because I told y'all need to watch that Flo because she got some issues, but just as I thought, she has a barrier up and she comes off as a nasty wench because she's been hurt, because she's lost her brother, she's lost love, and she rejected Kendall because she does not want to have anybody to get close to her again. Child, hurt people. But what happens is Kendall and Flo both acknowledge that they both care about each other. Don D. Cornelius and Dolores get back in the house from the Soul Train gang meetup. Dolores says, Tony, why are you still woke? The babysitter said he was scared. While she's about to coddle him, Tony said, get your ass over here. Takes him down to the basement. I don't know how Don D. Cornelius knew that the little motherfucker was in the basement. I don't know, but this is TV land, right? Gives his son the gun and say, shoot it. Shoot it. Tony say, no, I don't want to shoot it. Well, get your ass back on upstairs. Pow! So now Don D. Cornelius is back in the office with Phil. I own 25% of Soul Train, nigga. You better pay me, the white man. Woolworth calls. Woolworth say, listen, goddammit, we pulling all our ass. Leave Don D alone. Because if Don D is not connected to it, we don't want it. That nigga starts sweating. That white man starts sweating. He like, oh Lord, what am I gonna do? His secretary come in and say, it's some other people on the lines out here and they want to talk to you. He looks at Don D. Cornelius and say, what did you do, Don? He said, oh, if it can't be my way, then the whole motherfucker will burn down. Phil. So then we get to Dolores. She down there to the Walmart having her a good day at work, okay? She happy her man is back in Chicago, right? Her boss calls her in here, Dolores line 1, Dolores line 1. But the supervisor says to her, Dolores, have you seen this? I mean, I tried to pull all of them, but you might want to look at this girl. She said, look at this. What is this going on? And it says, guess who's dating? Don Cornelius and Elsa Hot Pussy Duvernay. She's shocked and awed. She gets home and Don is packing. She said, oh, Don, wait a minute. Hold it, Clarence. Hold it. We got to talk about this. What is this? What is this, Clarence? What is this? Who the fuck is Elsa Duvernay, Clarence? I'll talk to you about it later. Child, if that's not how I handle things. Like, listen, this fuck shit you talking about, this is my news. I'm trying to make a big, it's a bigger picture out there. This is my news. But Dolores is like, you walk out that door, your family is gaunt. Because that means you're choosing Soul Train over your family. And I hated that she looked at it like that. No, I'm choosing success for my family over this bullshit right here. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one.